In this video tutorial, you will learn how to use FileZilla to upload files to your web hosting. Hey, what's up guys? Senaid here from codingpassiveincome.com, the place where I help others to become a web developer much easier and faster than they will do it on their own. So, if that is something that interests you, consider subscribing. So first thing that we need to do is we of course need to download FileZilla client. So I will go to the Google and I will type in FileZilla, and after that I will go to the first option, and here you can see we have two options. So one is to download FileZilla client and another one is to download FileZilla server. Since we are going just to use client, we will choose that option. And once this page is opened, they will just give you an option to download for your operating system. So in my case it's a Linux, and if you are using Macintosh or Windows or any other, that option will be available for you. So after that we will just click on download FileZilla client. And the download should start automatically, and if it's not, then you have an option to click on this direct link. So once your download is started, just hit save, and after that just use the double click and install the FileZilla client. I'm sure you can do it on your own since you want to become a web developer. So I have already installed, and once you open it, it will look pretty much the same on every operating system. As you can see here from the left side, I have the tree with all the directories that I have. Here you have the path to the current directory, and here you have the list of the files inside your directory. So first thing that we want to do is I will go here, click, and here you are able to add new site that you want to connect. So if this is the first time that you are opening FileZilla, then you won't have any sites here. So what you are going to do, you will click on the new site, give it some name, let's say test, and here on the right side you are able to put all the details that you have got from your web hosting company. So host, you will know what it is. Let me just open one of mine. Okay, let me just delete. For example, if you have followed my tutorial on how to get a free hosting, you have seen how I got the details, and now here I have a host which is files.000webhost.com. Port is not necessary in my case for this hosting. Login time I used account, my username was Senaid Bacinovic, account is the same, and the password is what you have set for this hosting. So after that, once you added all the details, you can go to the connect, and some basic verifications will be shown, and you can click on the OK. So now you can see on the right side there are the list of the directories on this web hosting. So as you can see, it is the same format like on the local. At the top here you have the tree with all the directories, and down below you have displayed all the files inside the directories. So as you can see, now I'm on the root folder, and if I click on the public HTML, the list of the files will be displayed, and at the moment you can see that I only have index.html file. So I can go and open it, So this is my file that is currently on this domain, and now if I want to, I can modify this file, I can upload new files, etc. So let's say I will just go to my desktop and I will create new file just for purpose of this tutorial. So let's say an empty document, and I will say the name will be, let's say, test.html. So I will go like this, and let's say I will just type in the basic HTML code. This is just simple, nothing special. Okay, and now I'm going to find it here. So since I'm on a Linux, probably the file structure is different than on your operating system. So I'll go to the home, Geek Software, I'll find desktop, and if I click on it, I will have the list of the files. And here you can see my file test.html. So I can go right click and go to the upload, and down below you could see the result of uploading. So now if I try to open test.html, it says this is some website, and this is basically how easy it is to upload files. So you can use anything to upload there. Select any file, select any directory, etc. So just right click and choose the option upload. If you choose the add files to the queue, so let's say this one, you can see that it is added down below, but the upload is not started yet. So maybe you want just to add files and later to upload those. And if you right click again, you can process queue, which means upload, or we can stop and remove all, or just remove selected. We can set different priorities when which file will be uploaded, etc. So for now I'm just going to remove selected, and that's it. Another thing is, if I want to upload file this, and as you can see, this file we have already uploaded, it exists on the server. So we will get the options what we want to do. So we can choose overwrite, overwrite if source is newer, overwrite if different size, overwrite if different size or source newer, resume, rename, skip, always use this action, etc. So what I usually do, I will select this option, overwrite if different size or source newer. I will choose always use this action and hit OK. And after that, any time that I try to upload file, and if it already exists, it will just check for the size and the source, and if it is newer, it will just upload it. Another thing how you can do it is, you can go to the edit, preferences, and here under transfers you can choose the option file exists action and choose the default, so that it doesn't ask you anymore. So as you can see, for me it is at the moment asked for action for the purpose of this tutorial, but you can choose this and go overwrite file, for example, and hit OK. So now if I try to upload, as you can see, it didn't upload because there isn't any change, and above here you can say it says file transfer skipped. But if we go and modify it, and let's say new version, okay, I hit Ctrl S to save, and now if I try to upload, as you can see it was transferring, and above you can see under the status it says starting upload, and file transfer successful, and here you have the size of the file. So it didn't ask me anymore do I want to upload or not. So this is just how simple it is to move the files from your PC to web hosting. And also the same process is if you want to download files from the web hosting to your local PC. So for example, this index.html file, I can hit right click and hit download, and the file will be downloaded. And now if I go to the desktop, here is that file. If I just go and check it, here we go. Okay, it's very simple. And the same way we can use it if the file exists. So this, or we can go and modify. Another thing that I want to show you is sometimes you maybe just want to make a quick change on some files on your server and you do not want to download those files, or you don't have those files on your PC. So what we can go to do is, for example, we can click right click and go view and edit. And when we do that, it will download to the temporary folder and it will open in your default editor. So as you can see, I have chosen Sublime Text and it is just opened here. So now if I write anything, new version again, save, close, and it says finish editing and delete local file. I always choose yes and hit yes, and it's uploaded. So if we go now, you can see here is a new version of the file. Sometimes it will just open in different editor than you want, so you can change the editor by going to the edit, preferences, and down below you have file editing and file type associations. So you can go just to the file editing and here choose your editor that you want to be default. So since this is a Linux, I have just go to the file system, user, can see it, bam, and I have find Sublime here. If you are on Windows, you are probably going to the C program files, etc. Or you can just choose the option use system default editor for text files if you are happy with the one that is already current. And that's it, guys. This is very simple, short and quick tutorial. This is the basics how to move your files from the PC to your web hosting. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below and I will make sure to answer all of them. And also, if you like this video, please like it and share it to your friends. Take care.